the big breaking news at this hour is that NCP chief Sharad Pawar was taken to the hospital yesterday evening after he complained of pain in his abdomen. It has now come to light with tweets coming out from Nawab Malik, his party colleague, that he was taken to the Breach Candy Hospital for checkup, and upon diagnosis it came to light that he has a problem in his gall bladder, because of which now he will be admitted and will undergo a surgery on the 31st of March. That's about 2 days from now. All this is happening in midst of lots of grapevine doing the rounds about how the alliance is in place in Maharashtra as well. But first up, just to focus on Mr. Sharad Pawar's health, Saurabh Gupta is on the phone line with us. Saurabh, what more do we know about Sharad Pawar's health?
Well, as Mr. Nawab Malik has indicated in his tweet, he was on blood thinning medication, which is now being stopped due to this issue. He will be admitted to hospital on the 31st of March, and an endoscopy and surgery will be done. And also, importantly, all his programs can stand cancelled until further notice. Now, this happened after Sharad Pawar felt uneasy due to a pain in his abdomen last evening and was taken to Breach Candy for a checkup. And following that, it was learned that there was a problem, which is gallbladder. Now, of course, Sharad Pawar's health is of primary concern to everyone, and in Maharashtra especially. He's a tall leader here. He is the leader who is the architect behind this alliance that runs the Maharashtra government at this point. But beyond that, Sharad Pawar's health also has political repercussions. Now, he's also seen as the crisis manager, as an advisor, senior advisor to all three parties, whom all three parties respect and listen to. And any kind of fiction, especially at a time when there are issues over, say, Anil Deshmukh, it is Sharad Pawar who can iron out those issues. Now, his, being away from the political stage till he recovers is something that is going to be missed by the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. And that's something that's important because, obviously, the BJP has been trying to topple the government, and many believe that it was Sharad Pawar who's been foiling all the BJP's attempts. And also, there was a lot of speculation about him having met Amit Shah, while sources continue to insist that he did meet Amit Shah at someone's house. The NCP has denied any reports of such meeting taking place, but clearly the political situation in Maharashtra is something that requires Sharad Pawar's expertise and knowledge of politics.
Right. So he really needs to oversee all that is happening in the alliance, the problems emerging over there. But importantly, Saurabh, what exactly were the plans that he had in place which have now been cancelled? Some reports now surfacing that he was to campaign for some of the parties in the election-bound states. Could you lay more light on that?
Yes, of course. We were told that Sharad Pawar was supposed to go to West Bengal to campaign also for Mamta Banerjee, and that is something that obviously will remain cancelled as of now. Now, he was to go to West Bengal because, Mamta Banerjee is one of the opposition leaders who's emerged as a strong force against the BJP, who's defending the state of West Bengal against the BJP's attempt to topple her government and in these elections. So, obviously, a strident BJP, needs all forces, on the deck. And that's something that Mamta Banerjee had envisaged, which is why, senior leaders from other states also would be campaigning for her. You saw Rakesh Tikayat, the farmers' leader, also campaigning in Nandigram a few days ago. Sharad Pawar was one of the big faces who was to campaign for Mamta Banerjee. That was something that we had been told, but obviously the schedule was not out yet, but that's something that as of now seems to have been put on hold as all his programs remain cancelled. But otherwise also, more than anything else, Maharashtra politics needs Sharad Pawar, and the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi needs Sharad Pawar, and his absence in any form, whether it's just for a few days or a longer absence if he takes more time to recover, will obviously be something that the government will be worried about in Maharashtra.